recently, I, for the first time in a long time, did a viewing. And there's actually, I remember we used to talk about it a lot, Solly, the art of the viewing, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. And I think we need to remind ourselves and the people that are listening.
Yeah, by the way, you've got that little smug look on your face. Anyway, carry on.
Stop. That's twice today someone told me that.
Really?
Yeah, my personal trainer said I had a smug look on my face. I'm going to tell you about this viewing that I did. So it was this £5 million house. Okay.
Nice.
In a nice road, nice house.
Near here somewhere?
Been on the market for a few times, in and off. And they asked us to come and have a look. And
how did you get in touch with them?
Off market stuff. Don't want to bore you with that. I want to talk about the viewing.
Was it your network man?
Yeah, it was from my network. So it turns up it's a Saturday, so we're not on Rightmove or any of that stuff, and we've got a viewing, and this person's going to come round, right? And so it's Saturday morning. I've been to see it, and I've had a look round, and I've gone to see it again, and it's the day of the viewing, and I've noticed some stuff that I want to put right. Okay, so I pull up to the house I was on the Harley. So first of all, I get off the Harley and make sure the Harley looks good. Mm-hmm. And then I said to the guy that owned the house, let's position your cars. They're quite tasty motors.
I thought you said, let's position your house around my motorcycle.
Let's position your cars. They were tasty motors, right? Put them, in, the way. Looking good. As you would put two cars of reasonable value to look good, okay? Sure. And then it's like, right, as I'm talking to him, we're outside. I can see over the fence outside the house looking down. It looks down to a road in front of it. It goes right down. So there's houses to the left and the right, and then there's a left house gap, road going down, and then house. And his house fronts the gap. So he's actually framing, everyone that drives up that road is framing this house. So I'm like, right, that's how I start the viewing. Okay. So I'm like, this is what we're going to talk about. The first thing I'm going to do is when the people turn up, and I said it to him, dear Mr. Vendor, I'm going to take 5 or 10 minutes talking about the view of the house out, what your house looks like to others, the impression your house is creating, the opportunity you have to have the best house around.
Curb appeal,
we're going to help them with that. So we did that, and I showed him around the house, and I did some other things that you would probably say anyone would do, but just to remind people of what you do. So I looked in every single house I've gone in, and make sure the toilet seats were closed, they're all. Make sure that there isn't 100 doors open. So, when you open the doors to a house, most people want to do a view and they leave all the doors open, especially on quite a sizable house. It can have a couple of lounges. It might have a study. It can have a swimming pool, big kitchen, garage, entrance. People can just leave doors open anyway. Cloakroom. That's too much information.
People start wandering off.
Yeah, that's too much information, right? We've always said that.
Yeah.
You need to give them just enough information and allow them to, when they open a door, it's like, ta-da!